Hello, good day, guys. I'm your host, Clover, the host of Close Sports. We're coming to you live here, at least for Virginia Loud Carrier, guys. Today, ladies and gentlemen, get you guys into the news that Kyle Tucker just got a 4-year, $24 million offer with the back-to-back World Series champs, the Dodgers, by the way. Also, get you guys for the Delonte West is 10 yet again in VA. Not good for him. He's going to need some help, by the way. Also, the fact that Knicks they took an L, by the way, yet again, not good there, and also TNA MC went down last night, and much more news to come. By the way, guys, I'll get you guys to that. All right, so first things first, because I'm something about the fact that Kyle Tucker just got a 4-year, $240 million offer with the back-to-back World Series chance to Dodgers, by the way, which he has. Congrats on that, by the way. Another news also, by the way, guys. Delonte West is saying yet again in Fairfax, VA, for robbery and Burke, robbery and assault. Now he was out on a 1K bond and Central Treatment Facility, by the way, back in court in March, and really this Delonte West, he needs help. He's gonna need some help. You guys remember the Delonte West? He was detained for trespassing, detained for being PI, detained yet again for robbery, theft, aggravated theft, robbery, and also for assault. And the victim said the victim says that $23 was taken from him, by the way. Delonte Woods, he needs to go back to the treatment facility. Delonte Woods, you're out there somewhere, you need help. Like, you really need help. The arrests, they gotta end. You gotta stop, okay? You gotta stop. Delonte West, you gotta go back to the treatment facility, rehab, because you need all the help you're gonna get. So clearly, Delonte West, you're gonna need it. This can't go on anymore. All right, you can't let your life go on like this. You just can't. So Delonte West, get help. Like really, you gotta get help. Get help. Other news elsewhere, by the way, guys. Rose Lavelle, she is the U.S. Women's Player of the Year. Congrats to her on that, by the way. Also, no news elsewhere, by the way, guys. Let's see, what's his name? What's his name? Samson Nakua was not charged after he and Trey Rose were apprehended for stealing Adu Theoro's car. By the way, you guys remember that Samson Nakua and also Trey Rose detained for stealing were apprehended and charged for stealing Adu Theoro's car. By the way, that car that's similar to his. Not good there. Really not. This is a mistaken identity, by the which there was. So hopefully less than which they have, by the way. Not good there. Really not good at all. Also noticed, by the way, that thieves stole $30K from late Greg Biffle's North Carolina home just weeks after the plane wreck where the Cessna C550 plane was went from a fence towards a fence towards the airport, by the way. And perpetrators, they stole $30K and a backpack. And you guys remember that the Cessna C550, the plane, by the way, that late Greg Biffle in the memorials and the funerals is underway, guys. You guys remember that Cessna C550 plane that Greg Biffle was in, by the way? It carries close ones, by the way. The names of Emma, his wifey, Ryder, 3 others, by the way, Dennis Dutter, Jack, and Wadsworth, by the way. They were all deceased in the plane wreck that happened, by the way. The NTSB is looking into, by the way, the determine what caused the plane wreck and what caused the plane wreck to implode. So really awful. This is really not good at all, and this is just unacceptable. And also, it really is. So condolences out to everyone out there for that tragedy, by the way. Just really sad situation. That's all I gotta say. That, guys. Really awful news there. Also, the Knicks lost yet again to those pathetic Warriors. 126, 113. Knicks, what's going on? What's going on here, Knicks? What's going on? So the Knicks, get it together. You gotta get it together, okay? Get it together. Also, Blazers, they beat the Hawks 117-101. Hornets, they beat the Lakers 135-117. The Celtics, they defeated the Heat 119-114. Spurs, they defeated the Bucks 119-101. The Mavs defeated the Jazz 144-122. That's all. Also, Thunder beat the Rockets 111-91. That's all you get for that, guys. Also, some hockey news here, by the way. Then the Caps, they lost to the Sharks 32. Sorry, guys. 3-2, by the way. Let's see here. Mammoth, they defeat the Stars 2-1. Bruins defeat the Kraken 4-2. Pens defeat the Flyers 3-6-3. The Sabres, they defeat the Canadiens 5-3. Blue Jackets, they defeat the Canucks 4-1. Jets defeat the Wild 6-2. Islanders defeat the Oilers 1-0. Flames defeat the Blackhawks 3-1. Golden Knights defeat the Maple Leafs 6-5. So you got to know for that, guys. Also, guys, this news. Mike Santana became a 2-time TNA champion. Congrats to him on that. Also, but at Genesis, it's going to be a Texas death match. As Kazarian books the rematch, by the way. Nick Nemeth is going to be a special guest rap, by the way, which is so Genesis is going to be tomorrow night. That's all the news going to for that, guys. That's all I'll say about that. So check it out, guys. Well, buddy. Also, so Daria Ray, she was assistant to Cynthia Morel, by the way, which is, by the way. Also, this the guys. Elena Black, yes, known as Cora J, by the way, who retired, by the way, last year. And she did compete for TNA, by what she did, by the way, early last year. Elena Black now is the new knockout. Yeah, the new TNA knockout. I didn't see this coming at all. I wouldn't expect this at all. I mean, there were a lot of surprises which they were, but Elena Black, whoa. A new TNA, I mean, she did compete during that WTNA crossover, which is still going on, but it was doing pretty good so far. But she did get released, I guess remember Elena Black, she got released in WWE. But now, she's back to TNA as a new knockout now. Whoa, guys. So thoughts about that? Let me know about that. Just response. Well, that's all. Yeah, that's all. What are your thoughts about that? Because let me know about that. Could MS Sakamoto come back? I don't know, guys. I don't know. She retired, by the way. Could she do the same? We don't know, guys. We'll see plays out. Also, another news else, by the way, guys. Bo Bichette gets a 126 million offer with the Mets. By the way, thoughts about that? Also, Josh Lowe to the Angels, and Gavin Lux is going to the Rays, and Brock Burke is going to the Reds. Thoughts about that, guys? None of this else, by the way, then a lot of you guys know that Powerhouse Hops AEW offer has run out, by the way, it ran out late last night. His final appearance is going to be in Collision, by the way, which it is. But he is signed to WWE, guys, as well, buddy. He could appear, I guess, next week. I don't know if he's going to appear. He may not be appearing tonight. As SmackDown's going to be in London, by the way, guys. That's all I can say about that. So he could appear probably next week. I don't know. I mean, probably, I'm not sure he's going to be in the main roster, by the way. He could be in the NXT roster, or it could be in the main roster. So, guys, thoughts about that, guys? His final appearance on the Collision is going to be on AEW. Is going to be Collision this Saturday. I got to check that out. But his AEW offer is just ran out, by the way. That's all I got to say to that, guys. That's everything you got to know. So, Power Up Hops, he got some WWE, guys. That's all I can say to that, guys. Also, speaking of, Leon Slater, he was pulled from Genesis, by the way, because of visa issues, by the way. Because now, I know SmackDown's going to be in London tonight, but Leon Slater could, in fact, be answering the open challenge to Carmelo Hayes. As Carmelo Hayes issued a U.S. title open challenge, by the way, guys. And I'll say Leon Slater, X-Division champ, he's the guy. He could be showed up now. You guys remember that Leon Slater and Javon Evans, they made a main roster debut appearance on Main Event's tag team against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee, his former tag team champs, by the way. But I gotta tell you, Leon Slater, by the way, on the main roster, that's what he could be appearing tonight, but in his home country of London. Wow. So guys, thoughts about that, guys? I'll address the response. That's all news you gotta know, everybody. And that's all there's I can say on that. So and I'd love to see Leon Slater head to sides to WWE and be in the main roster, by the way, guys. That's all I got to say to that, guy. That's all I can say about that. So, now his offer does run out. His TNA offer runs out by the end of this year, but he could be signed to WWE sooner rather than later, guys. So, guys, thoughts about that? Let me know about it. Just response to that. Also, this, guys, so I just found out just now, what's the name? Valentine's Whisper, Lunar Tangle, Ice Cream, they'll be next to Sonic Force Fever. I'm definitely going to lock them next. I will be. That's going to be good news, guys. I didn't expect that at all. Wow. But also, that's all the news you get for that, guys, everybody. And also, by the way, guys, Jordan Kuminga he's once out of the Funny Pathetic Wars. Thoughts about that, guys. I'll just respond as well. That's all the news you got to know for that, everybody. And then also, by the way, guys, happy on by the way, to John Carpenter, to Kate Moss, Lin-Manuel Miranda, late Aaliyah, God rest his soul, AJ Foyt, Sienna May, God rest, by the way, Tua Gomez, to Gabby Butler, Fulberry, Sadie, Jill, Lamina, Lanier, Richard T. Jones, Yaron Ha, Albert Pujols, Julianne Imori, Joe Flacco, Alex Gonzaga, and Chapa Zoe. Send my brother wish, so tweet still please should just not tell them you got numbers all the same by like Celtics responsible, buddy. Oh yeah, AJ Styles, he did appear on TNA last night on TNA went to AFC. So while I guys talked about that, I'll address responsible. Tell them you got know for that as well. Send my brother wish, tweet simply should just not told you got know for that guys as well. I'll address responsible, buddy. All right, ladies, that's going to do it there for the Khalil Sports Report. Like, subscribe to Khalil Sports Report YouTube channel on Facebook. Right now, so with us, your tweets, your thoughts on Kyle Tucker getting a 4-year, $240 million off with the back-to-back World Series chance to Dodgers. Thoughts about that, guys. With us on Samson Nakua not charged and Trey Rose being after him and Trey Rose are apprehended for stealing Adu Thero's car. By the way, guys, thoughts about that, guys. Let's get it back together. He needs help, by the way. He needs help, which he does. With us, Knicks came back into it. So we got another loss to those pathetic Warriors, by the way, to 113, which I'm very discussed, by the way, guys. With us, it's supposed to be in the Heat, 119-114. Let me address them as well, buddy. Don't forget, Genesis is this week. I checked that out, guys. I'll address them as well, buddy. Once again, brother, wish shout out to John Carpenter, Kate Moss, Lynn Manuel, Miranda, Late Aaliyah, Gabriel Soul, AJ Foy, Sienna May Gomez, to Gabby Butler, Fulberry, Sade, Jill Lamina, Lanier, Richard T. Jones, Yaron Ha, Albert Pujols, Julianne Emery, Joe Flacco, Alex Gonzaga, and Chapa Zoe. Somebody, brother, please be sure to do that. That's all you got nobody. I'll buy for a breaking news. Chops out updates. Somebody hold on more than the close sports. And this will later. And this you got no told this. Guys, take care, buddy. You guys have a good week. Enjoy some rap. Be safe. Bye bye.